What's up, y'all? I'm just coming on here because did all my running and stuff, but that sleep bug just escapes me, right? And other things, I try to keep busy so I don't think about certain stuff. It's like every time I stop, that's when I start thinking about shit. But as long as I'm like working and doing something, moving, got something going on, I don't think about it. I just keep motion, motion, motion. But maybe I need to stop and think about all this because it's not adding up to me. None of this is adding up. But you know what I'm gonna do? Because you just have to pray about certain situations. Don't worry about the rest. Dear Lord, Father up in heaven, I ask you to forgive me of my sins. I ask you to take all stress away from me, all worries away from me, all anxiety away from me, any fear or negativity out of me. Should help me remain humbly confident that what's happening is happening and I'm on this right path. That you will smooth everything I do. It need to be smoothed out. Do some doing of my help in Jesus' name. Yes, yes, yes. Gonna be the man, do my thing in Jesus' name. As long as I get a chance. Father up in heaven, I need you to make sure I get a chance. Just smoothing another rough spots in Jesus' name. I ask you to give me understanding as I reach into your word again and again and again. I ask you to give me understanding, knowledge, and wisdom and good comprehension of what I'm reading. I ask you to let the viewers understand what I'm reading. May they get good comprehension. May you send your Holy Spirit out to all the listeners and to me as well. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, I just got to change the little narrative that's going on right now in my wee hours when I'm supposed to be getting ready to get my rest. I feel stressed, like trying to bubble up because just because. So I'm on Judges. Yeah, let's be on Judges. Okay, relax. That's all I gotta do is just calm down. It's payday. Every day is payday. All I gotta do is just get my rest, wake up, continue doing what I'm doing. I don't have to worry about nobody. Everybody's grown. I only have to worry about me. It's okay. People can do whatever they want to do. It's fine. No control over anyone but yourself. Realize that, sir. And calm your nerves. You're going to be all right. Judges chapter 20. Resolved to punish the guilty. We are picking up where we left off. The man's wife was ravished to death. He cut her in 12 parts. And then he sent them to all the sons of Israel. And I think this happened in either Benjamin's town or Danonite's town. I'm kind of sleepy a little bit, so I don't want to go back and look and be sure. But it's just one chapter back. You can go find out if it was Benjamin or Danonite, whose town that she got ravished to death in. And then they cut her in 12 pieces and sent all over Israel. That's what happened in the last chapter. If you didn't hear that, then watch the last episode when I'm reading and you'll hear that story. But let's continue. Resolved to punish the guilty, chapter 20. Then all the sons of Israel from Dan to Beersheba, including the land of Gilead, came out, and the Congress assembled as one man to the Lord at Mizpah. The chiefs of all the people, even all the tribes of Israel, took their stand in the assembly of the people of God, 400,000 foot soldiers, who drew the sword. Now the son of Benjamin, okay, hold on, see? Then all the sons of Israel from Dan to Beersheba, including the land of Gilead, came out, and the congregation assembled as one man to the Lord at Mizpah. The chief of all the people, even of all the tribes of Israel, took their stand in the assembly of the people of God, 400,000 foot soldiers who drew the sword. Now the sons of Benjamin heard that the sons of Israel had gone up to Mizpah, and the sons of Israel said, "Tell us, how did this wickedness take place?" So the Levite, the husband of the woman who was murdered, answered and said, "I came with my concubine to spend the night at Gibeah, which belongs to Benjamin." Now you know which tribe it was. It was Benjamin. So this all took place in one of the Israelites' tribes. It was Benjamin. But the men of Gibeah rose up against me and surrounded the house at the night because of me. They intended to kill me. Instead, they ravished my concubine so that she died. And I took hold of my concubine and cut her in pieces and sent her through the land of Israel's inheritance. For they have committed a lewd and disgraceful act in Israel. Behold, all you sons of Israel, give your advice and counsel here. Then all the people arose as one man, saying, "Not one of us will go to his tent, nor will any of us return to his house. But now this is the thing which we will do to Gibeah. We will go up against it by lot, and we will take 10 men out of 100 throughout the tribes of Israel, and 100 out of 1,000, and 1,000 out of 10,000, to supply food for the people, that when they come to Gibeah of Benjamin, they may punish them for all the disgraceful acts that they have committed in Israel." Thus all the men of Israel were gathered against the city, united as one man. Then the tribes of Israel sent men through the entire tribe of Benjamin, saying, "What is this wickedness that has taken place among you?" Now you know damn well. No, let me stop. It did not say that. It did not say that. It just seemed like the best place to say it. It say, he said, "What is this wickedness that has taken place among you? Now then, deliver up the men, the worthless fellows in Gibeah, that we may put them to death and remove this wickedness from Israel." But the sons of Benjamin would not listen to the voice of their brothers, the son of Israel. You got to think, this all the men of war, all of them. Even though they said they broke it down and took 100 from 1,000, 1,000 from 10, and all that, there's still a lot of men, and they know all the rest of them is over there waiting to go to war. Even though we brothers like, nigga, y'all tripping out here. And them boys like, nah, we ain't finna give up 2 or 3 of our brothers. Nah, all us kinfolks, so we messed up, but y'all can't kill them. They're like, oh no, this ain't. So what's finna happen though? But the sons of Benjamin would not listen to the voice of their brothers, the sons of Israel. The sons of Benjamin gathered from the cities of Gibeah to go out to battle against the sons of Israel. From the cities on that day, the sons of Benjamin were numbered 26,000 men who draw the sword, besides the inhabitants of Gibeah, who were numbered 700 choice men. Out of all these people, 700 choice men were left-handed. Each one could sling a stone at a hare and not miss. Then the men of Israel, besides Benjamin, were numbered 400,000 men who draw the sword. All these were men of war. What I just said. The boy got 26,700 soldiers all together. Man, these people got 400,000 soldiers. Y'all is got no win right here. Civil war, Benjamin defeated. Now the sons of Israel arose, went up to Bethel, and inquired of God, and said, "Who shall go up first for us to battle against the sons of Benjamin?" Then the Lord said to Judah,
Judah shall go up first. Then the Lord said, Judah shall go up first. So the sons of Israel arose in the morning and camped against Gibeah. The men of Israel went out to battle against Benjamin, and the men of Israel arrayed for battle against them at Gibeah. Then the sons of Benjamin came out at Gibeah and fell to the ground on that day 22,000 men of Israel. But the people, the men of Israel, encouraged themselves and arrayed for battle again in the place where they had arrayed themselves the first day. The sons of Israel went up and wept before the Lord until evening and inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall we again draw near for battle against the sons of my brother Benjamin? And the Lord said, Go up against him. Then the sons of Israel came again against the son of Benjamin. The second day, Benjamin went out against them from Gibeah the second day, and fell to the ground again 18,000 men of the sword of Israel. All these drew the sword. Then all the sons of Israel and all the people went up and came to Bethel and wept. Thus they remained there before the Lord and fasted that day until evening. And they offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord. The sons of Israel inquired of the Lord, for the ark of the covenant of God was there in those days. And Phinehas, the son of Elijah, Aaron's son, stood before it to minister in those days, saying, Shall I yet again go out to battle against the sons of my brother Benjamin, or shall I cease? And the Lord said, Go up, for tomorrow I will deliver them into your hand. So Israel set men in ambush around Gibeah. The sons of Israel went up against the sons of Benjamin on the third day and arrayed themselves against Gibeah as at other times. The sons of Benjamin went out against the people and were drawn away from the city. And they began to strike and kill some of the people as at other times on the highways, one which goes up to Bethel and the other to Gibeah. And in the field, and about 30 men of Israel, the sons of Benjamin said, They are struck down before us as at the first, meaning like as at the first time. But the sons of Israel said, Let us flee, that we may draw them away from the city to the highways. Then all the men of Israel arose from their place and arrayed themselves at Baal Tamar. And the men of Israel in ambush broke out of their place, even out of Gibeah. When 10,000 choice men from all Israel came against Gibeah, the battle became fierce. But Benjamin did not know that disaster was close to him. And the Lord struck Benjamin before Israel, so that the sons of Israel destroyed 25,100 men of Benjamin that day, all who draw the sword. So it was only 600 of them left, or 1,100. No. It's 7. I think it was 1 and 6. And then you got 25. So 1,600 left. So the sons of Benjamin saw that they were defeated when the men of Israel gave ground to Benjamin, because they relied on the men in ambush who they had set against Gibeah. The men in ambush hurried and rushed against Gibeah. The men in ambush also deployed and struck all the city with the edge of the sword. Now the appointed sign between the men of Israel and the men in ambush was that they would make a great cloud of smoke rise from the city. Then the men of Israel turned into battle, and Benjamin began to strike and kill about 30 men of Israel, for they said, Surely they are defeated before us, as in the first battle. But when the cloud began to rise from the city in a column of smoke, Benjamin looked behind them, and behold, the whole city was going up in smoke to the heavens. Then the men of Israel turned, and the men of Benjamin were terrified, for they saw that disaster was close to them. Therefore they turned their backs before the men of Israel toward the direction of the wilderness. But the battle overtook them, while those who came out of the city destroyed them in the midst of them. They surrounded Benjamin, pursued them without rest, and trod them down opposite Gibeah toward the east. Thus 18,000 men of Benjamin fell. All of these were valiant warriors. The rest turned back and fled towards the wilderness to the rock of Rimmon. But they But they caught 5,000 of them on the highway and overtook them at Gibeon and killed 2,000 of them. So all of Benjamin who fell that day were 25,000 men who draw the sword. All these were valiant warriors. But 600 men turned and fled toward the wilderness to the rock of Rimmon, and they remained at the rock of Rimmon 4 months. The men of Israel then turned back against the sons of Benjamin and struck them with the edge of the sword, both the entire city with the cattle and all that they found. They also set on fire all the cities which they found. They was not playing no games, ain't it? Goodness gracious. All right, you know what? Like I said, this is a long night right there. That was one of the longest nights ever. Oh my gosh. I thank God that everything was safe. But on my end and on the way I'm thinking, it was a bit stressful. But that's why I say, like, even when life try to stress you out, when people try to stress you out, whether they playing games or doing things, you have to rest in the Lord because there's nothing you can do about it, right? You have to really, after you say, I'm going to put it in God's hand, you have to, like, try to let it go. You can't be hurt by it. You just got to try to let it go. Say if you let it go, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. Just let it go to. So we're gonna finish this up because the next book that we'll be reading is called Ruth. But we on chapter 21, Judges, the last chapter of the book. Mourning the lost tribe. They mourning the lost tribe probably because they think they killed all their brothers. They don't know God still got 600 Benjamites up in the mountains, so they can repopulate and get with their cousins and whoever they was doing it with, sisters, brothers, whatever. Mourning lost tribe. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpah, saying, none of us shall give his daughter to Benjamin. What I just said. God got 600 men somewhere stashed off that wasn't with the rest of them that got away so that he can send the 600 back, and they're going to repopulate the Benjamites, like to that 26,000 number they had probably. And right here, these boys talking about, nah, we ain't giving them our daughter. First verse in chapter 21. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpah, saying, none of us shall give his daughter to Benjamin in marriage. So the people came to Bethel and sat there before God until evening and lifted up their voices and wept bitterly. They said, why, O Lord God of Israel, has this come about in Israel, so that one tribe should be missing today in Israel? It came about the next day that the people arose early and built an altar there and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. The sons of Israel said, who is there among all the tribe of Israel who did not come up in the assembly to the Lord? For they had taken a great oath concerning him. Who did not come up to the Lord at Mizpah, said, he shall surely be put to death. And the sons of Israel were sorry for their brother Benjamin and said, one tribe is cut off from Israel today. What shall we do for wives for those who are left? Since we have sworn by the Lord not to give them any of our daughters in marriage. And they said, what one is there of the tribes of Israel who did not come up to the Lord at Mizpah? And behold, provision for their survival. And behold, no one had come to the camp from Jabesh Gilead to the assembly. For when the people were numbered, behold, not one of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead was there. And the congregation set 12,000 of the valiant warriors there and commanded them, saying, go and strike the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, with the women and the little ones. This is the thing you shall do. You shall utterly destroy every man and every woman who has lain with a man. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead 400 young virgins who had not known a man by lying with him. And they brought them to the camp at Shalom, which is in the land of Canaan. Then the whole congregation sent word and spoke to the sons of Benjamin who were at the rock of Rimmon and proclaimed peace to them. Benjamin returned at that time, and they gave them the woman who they had kept alive from the women of Jabesh Gilead. Yet they were not enough for them. And the people were sorry for Benjamin because the Lord had made a breach in the tribes of Israel. Then the elders of the congregation said, "What shall we do for wives for those who are left, since the women are destroyed out of Benjamin?" They said, "There must be an inheritance for survivors. There must be an inheritance for the survivors of Benjamin, so that a tribe will not be blotted out from Israel. But we cannot give them wives of our daughters, for the sons of Israel had sworn, saying, 'Cursed is he who gives a wife to Benjamin.' So they said, 'Behold, there is a feast of the Lord from year to year in Shalom, which is on the north side of Bethel, on the east side of the highway that goes up from Bethel to Shechem, and on the south side of Lebanon.' And they command the sons of Benjamin, saying, 'Go and lie in the wait in the vineyards, and watch and behold, if the daughters of Shalal come out to take part in the dances, then you shall come out of the vineyard, and each of you shall catch his wife from the daughters of Shalal, and go to the land of Benjamin. It shall come about when their fathers or their brothers come to complain to us, that we shall say to them, Give them to us voluntarily, because we did not take for each man of Benjamin a wife in battle, nor did you give them to them. Else you would now be guilty.' The sons of Benjamin did so, and took wives according to their number, for those who danced, whom they carried away, and they went and returned to their inheritance, and rebuilt the cities and lived in them. The sons of Israel departed from there at that time, every man to his tribe and family, and each one of them went out from there to his inheritance. In those days there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what was right in his own eyes." Like I said, next chapter we starting in, we popping off in Ruth, you know what I'm saying? We popping off in Ruth next chapter. Judges was really good. And we're going to get a little bit of financial IQ in too. I really needed more spiritual calmness than anything. Feel like some serious things is transpiring at this time. You gotta stay focused though. How being poor can make you rich. I'm gonna back it up, and I'm gonna put the other one with this one because it's short. So it say, take it one day at a time. Budgeting is a very important process to learn and be smart at. Take the process one day at a time. Instead of fighting about money, Kim and I used the process to discuss and learn more about money and ourselves. Positive things did not happen overnight, but they did happen. If you will sincerely work at creating a budget surplus, your life will become richer. That is what budgeting is about. Using what you have, even if what you have is no money, to make you better, stronger, and richer. How being poor can make you rich. Again, the definition of a budget is a plan for the coordination of resources and expenditures. You may notice this does not say a plan for the coordination of money. Coordination of money. It's about the coordination of resources. A very important lesson from Rich Dad was that a financial problem is a resource if you solve the problem. If you learn to take financial problems such as not enough money, a bad boss, or a mountain of debt, and use them as a resource and opportunity to learn, you will slowly but surely create a budget surplus. The lesson my rich dad taught me about financial intelligence is really about being resourceful. He taught his son and me to be resourceful and turn problems into opportunities. He said, when I was a kid, I was poor. I'm rich today because when I was a kid, I was poor. I am rich today because I saw being poor as an opportunity, a very important resource God gave me to use to become rich. Good debt and bad debt. There are two types of debt, good debt and bad debt. Simply said, good debt is debt that makes you richer and someone else amortize, amortizes, amortize, pays off for you. There are two types of debt, good debt and bad debt. Simply said, good debt is debt that makes you richer and someone else pays off for you. Bad debt is debt that makes you poor and that you have to amortize yourself, pay back yourself. Money causes some people to do goofy things. For example, many people do something financially insane like buy a big house, put in a swimming pool, use credit cards to pay bills, and then use the equity on their home to pay the credit card bills. This is an example of taking a bad situation and making things worse, creating a budget deficit. Our government does the same thing. Many people in our government think it takes money to solve problems, so the problem gets bigger, requiring more money, which leads to a budget deficit. A very serious problem in the world today is excessive bad debt. Bad debt from a liability. Bad debt is a drag on countries because businesses and individuals. Bad debt is a drag on countries. Y'all got. I told y'all I was asleep, but I'm still giving it to you. Like, I'm trying to give it to you as clear as possible. You know what I'm saying? I need to focus. You feel me? Even in sleepy mode, we gotta be focused. Our government does the same thing. Many people in government think it takes money to solve problems, so the problems get bigger, requiring more money, which leads to a budget deficit. A very serious problem in the world today is excessive bad debt. Bad debt is debt from a liability. Bad debt is a drag on countries, businesses, and individuals. One way to become rich is to see bad debt as an opportunity, a resource to make you richer, not poorer. If bad debt is holding you back, then you may be your own worst enemy. When people borrow bad debt to solve problems, the problems definitely get worse and bigger. My suggestion is to look at the problem of bad debt as an opportunity to learn and grow smarter. After one of my businesses failed, I lost nearly $1 million. After selling off personal and company assets, I still owed about $400,000. Damn. To solve this bad debt problem, Kim and I came up with a plan to eliminate all of it. Once again, instead of cutting back, we instructed Betty, the bookkeeper, to keep us on track, and we used the problem to get richer rather than poorer. In other words, we got richer while paying off all that debt. We continued to tithe, save, and invest, all while aggressively paying off all our debt, off all our bad debt. If you would like to know more about how Kim and I got out of bad debt, we created a CD called How We Got Out of Bad Debt and a small accompanying workbook to guide those who are in bad debt. You can order it from our website, richdad.com, for a normal price plus shipping. Looking back at our mountains of debt, I am glad Kim and I grew smarter at budgeting through our problem solving. While I never want to be that much in debt again, I am glad we learned from and solved the problem. When Kim and I were short on money, we used the problem as a resource to make more money. Rather than live below our means or borrow more bad money to pay for bad debt, we used our problems as resources to become resourceful and as opportunities to learn and become richer. Now, to me, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, while I'm reading this book and trying to find gems, that whole little section right there, I'm gonna read it again so y'all can tell me if it's mumbo jumbo or if it makes sense. That whole, all this, I'm gonna tell you what parts sound like mumbo jumbo to me. When Kim and I were short of money, we used that problem as a resource to make money. He's saying he used this problem as a resource to make. You can't use a light bill as a resource to make more money. You can use it as motivation to find a reason to make more income because you need to pay this light bill. But using the actual problem as a resource to make more money is what I'm not. It seems like mumbo jumbo. When Kim and I were short of money, we used that problem as a resource to make more money. Unless he's saying it like I'm saying, like whatever the bill or the problem is, then you use that as motivation to make more money a different kind of way. Like whatever money you putting up and saving from your check that's coming right now, whatever you saved and tithed in and investing in right now, because you're doing all that before you pay Peter, Paul, and Jacob, and Tammy and Mammy and whoever else. You're gonna pay yourself first. You're gonna what it say? I gotta make sure I keep the order right. Tithe, save, and invest. When you get your check, that's what you're doing. Tithing, you're saving, and you're investing first. Forget all them bills. Yes, the rent is due, but still, tithe, save, and invest something first off top, and then you can do the rest. Try to do your best. Rather than live below our means or borrow more bad money to pay for bad debt, we used our problems as resources. We used our problems as resources. If your problems is your rent, how do you use your problem as your resource to become resourceful? That's what it said. We used our problems as resources to become resourceful and as opportunities to learn to become richer. That's why I say it got to be something like you taking. You're not gonna take from what you're making right now. You got to find another way of making money. That's got to be what that means. Right? That's the only way that makes sense. That's the only way it makes sense to me. I don't know. I'm gonna read it fully and y'all let me know. Somebody say something that makes sense to y'all. One more time. I gotta get some water. Get some water. My throat was parched, mate. When Kim and I were short of money, we used that problem as a resource to make more money. Rather than live below our means or borrow more bad money to pay for bad debt, we used our problems as resources to become resourceful and as opportunities to learn and become richer. Yeah, that got to be meant in the way I set it up. Keep this in mind. Financial IQ number 3, budgeting your money. Like financial IQ number 2 is measured in percentages. The percentage of income that reaches your asset column. If taking 30% of your income is too hard, then start with 3%. For example, if you earn $1,000, instead of allocating $300 or 30% to your asset column, then direct 3% towards your asset column, $30. If this 3% makes your life harder, that's good. A hard life is good if it makes you more resourceful. The higher percentage you direct to your asset column, the higher your financial IQ number 3, budgeting your money. Today, Kim and I directly approximate 80% of our income directly into the asset column and do our best to survive on 20%. Also, we never say we cannot afford it, and we refuse to live below our means. By continuing to keep things challenging, we become more resourceful, creating a more abundant life and a budget surplus. So when he said also, we never say we cannot afford it. That's key. You don't say you can't afford it. You say, how can I afford it? That's what I was just talking about. Like, you can't take money from the check you just made. You got to figure out another source of income that's not going to be too strenuous from you, not going to take up too much of your time because you only got 24 hours in a day and you got most of that allocated to something else already. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't even really want to discuss this part of my life too much. You know, I'm going to cool it, man. We ain't going to talk about too much of that right now. You feel me? Because I got to figure it out. I ain't got it all figured out yet. Sleepy as hell, but I do, like, if I go back there, I ain't finna go to sleep right now. Like, get back there, just be laying back there, like, nah, I ain't finna do that. But then again, maybe if I just lay still and stop thinking about so much shit, I could catch some disease, right? When I be working, it be like, I don't even be wanting to just stop working, but you gotta get some type of, you gotta close them eyes. Remember that long blink? You gotta take them long blinks. You gotta get some rest. But when I'm working, I don't be too much bothered by activities of others and what they doing and stuff like that. Be focused, you know what I'm saying? Something to focus on. Yeah, this gonna be that hurt right here, boy. I ain't even playing. It's gonna be that hurt, but you know we're gonna be focused through it. We're gonna be focused through it. Millionairemission, because we don't got time to. We don't got time to whine. We gotta grind. You understand? If you want to shine, that's a rhyme. You feel me? We don't have time to whine because we have to grind. If you want to shine, and that's my new prime. I don't have time to whine because I'm on the grind. I know I'm gonna shine. We don't have time to whine. We could be up on the grind. We don't have time to whine. I'm telling you, man. Say, we don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. That's the only way to shine. Hey, slow down, little hot shot. Man, this nigga backing in like he a racing car, bro. Y'all think I'm playing? Look how fast this man backing up. What's wrong with the man? It's a parking space, buddy. Nobody's gonna jump in there in front of you. Calm the fuck down, buddy. What the hell? We don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. It's like I was talking to somebody else. You don't have time to whine. Gotta get up on your grind if you want to shine. You know, we don't have time to grind. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We bees. That's a way to switch it. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We bees up on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. We bees, the we bees, the we bees. We bees, call that bit we bees. Yeah, we don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. Gotta do this now if you want to shine. Gotta do this now if you want to shine. Gotta do this now if you want to shine. Gotta do this now if you want to shine. Gotta do this now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody, just stay up on your grind. Don't worry about nobody, just stay up on your grind. And that's like a double entendre to me, because it's like, gotta nah, we don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on the grind. That's a double entendre for me. Don't worry about not don't worry about nobody. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on the grind. Cause nigga, I better not go to sleep while I'm out here grinding. Motherfucker behind this nigga's 80,000 pounds. So that's like a double entendre. You feel me? Stay up on the grind. I got to stay up while I'm grinding. They hate me and can't fall asleep. I done seen what happens when people fall asleep. They done laid it down, put it in bushes. Shit, I seen one lady, she was wide awake, took that motherfucker over the bridge. But I think somebody hit her tie. Her tie made her go over the bridge, but they got her before she fell in that water. But We don't have time to whine. We be up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody, just stay up on your grind. We don't have time to whine. We be up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on your grind. Stay up on your grind. Don't worry about nobody else. You heard me? Early morning, early bird. We don't have time to whine. We be up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on your grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. You can't forget to do it now, because you gotta do it now if you want to shine. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on your grind. Millionaire mission. We ain't wasting time. You feel me? Stay up on your grind. Millionaire mission. We ain't wasting time. You feel me? For real. It ain't y'all vision anyway. This is my vision, so shit, I can't be letting you throw me off with the bullshit. Millionaire mission. Don't worry about it. Nah, if you want to shine, don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on the grind. Millionaire mission. We ain't wasting time. I often get a hook out of the bars like that. Like I started with the hook, then this hook turned into the bars, and then I just keep writing bars until I got enough bars to substitute the hook for the bars that I wrote. And be like, yeah. We don't have time to whine. We bees on the grind. We don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. We don't have time to whine. We bees up on the grind. Gotta do it now if you want to shine. Don't worry about nobody. Just stay up on your grind. Millionaire mission, and I ain't wasting time. Millionaire mission, and I ain't wasting time. Millionaire mission, and we ain't wasting time. It's just me right now. You know, I got my dog Hood Diesel with me too, so I can say we. You feel me? And all y'all supporters, y'all, it's a we. Cause I told y'all once I get them millions, you can hit me up with a business plan, and we'll get that in your hand. Make sure y'all DM me on Millionaire Mission. Just go on one Millionaire Mission clothing on IG. DM me. Look at your closet. Look at your freshest kicks. Look at your freshest fit. What color is it? Take a picture of it. Send it to me. I'm going to match it up with a shirt. The Cash App is one Milktastic, one money sign Milktastic. That's that word. And money sign, one Milktastic. Yeah, money sign, one Milktastic. That's the Cash App. Shirt's $20. Like I said, go in your closet, your studio, your kitchen, wherever you keep your food, or you get your clothes at. Snap a picture of your freshest fit or your freshest kicks, and send that to @1millionaire mission for a matchup. Send the $20 to Cash App, money sign, the number one Milktastic. And yeah, you can send the address and all that there to the DM when you send the picture. So yeah, come shop with your boy, Millionaire Mission. We out here. Like I say, I just feel crazy. Feel like last night was a bit different. I can't say why. All things considered, still alive. We're gonna thank God for that. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Thank God for that, man. We still alive. Hopefully I get to see that baby. Hopefully I get to see that baby sooner than later and spend some time with her, not at a park or anywhere in the public. It don't make no sense. I got a whole fucking place, bro. Like, Hell, I'm at a park. I got my own damn place. Why I gotta meet my daughter at a park, bro? That don't make no sense. And I got my whole own apartment, bro. Like, I wish it was so much simpler. I would just pick her up and be able to kick it with her. Take her shop and do some stuff. And then, when it's time to go back to work, give her back to her mother. Like, what the? How hard is that? That is not hard. That is not hard. It doesn't seem hard at all. It seems very fair and reasonable request from the father. Like, I just want to pick up my daughter, take her shopping, go do some things with her, let my family see her. You feel me? Let my family meet her. You feel me? Get to hold her, play with her. But, thus, not yet. I'm going to keep trying to be an adult and keep trying to do the adult things and have adult conversations with baby mother. Just whenever she ready to talk, we'll talk. Till then, I'm going to keep being a good man and keep working, grinding on this millionaire mission. Y'all make sure y'all stay on y'all millionaire mission. I just was thinking about it like, damn. Going town again and still can't see the little one. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. See, this is why all that food from last night for to come in handy. Y'all seen me get the burger and the shepherd's pie, but y'all ain't see me get the meatball sub. See, I'll be like on it because I ate the shepherd's pie instead of the burger, right? So I still got the burger, but I also got a meatball sub in there. So just debating right now, do we want a burger this morning for breakfast before we go to sleep, or do we want meatball subs? I think we're going to go ahead and knock that burger off. We'll knock the burger off. Yeah, we're going to knock the burger off because it probably got the lettuce cold, the tomato cold, all that nice, fresh, cold stuff. And that hot burger just put me right to sleep. Knock me out like a baby. Z's, I need them. I need Z's. The good thing, the great thing, though, is that I don't got to be to my spot till late in the day. I was trying to be there like right now. I think I'm only like 4 hours away. The way I feel like I could drive those 4 hours. But why kill yourself? It's raining. It's ugly out. Last night was a long night. I didn't get to see pretty face. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. But yeah. Not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. We're gonna be positive. We're not gonna go to the negative realm. We're gonna stay on the positive realm. Everything is gonna work itself out for the better. It's not gonna get better. It's gonna get better. We just have to focus on where we're coordinating our resources. It's playing like this. We have to coordinate the resources accordingly. Okay? So I'm telling you today, it's beautiful Monday. I think it's Monday. Let me make sure it's Monday. It's beautiful Monday. Watch your Monday. Watch where you are coordinating your resources. The person that you're coordinating your resources to, would they coordinate those same resources back to you? Knowing that they have those resources, would they allocate that to you? Something to think about. We will be rerouting the coordination of our resources and becoming richer because of it. We're going to save. We're going to tithe. We're going to save. We're going to invest. What are we going to invest in? Most banks have a fund that you can invest in, I would say. So talk to your bank, professional banker, about what kind of fund you can invest in and make you some money. I'm invested in the stock market already, and I'll tell you how. You know, if you go on Cash App, you know that you could buy stocks in Walmart and Nvidia and all that stuff, but you hear these people with money when it be getting hot, like Dogecoin, whatever it was, even GameStop, all this stuff that you hear people talk about, like, oh, this is blowing up, this is blowing up. You can go right in Cash App, type in that name, and buy you some of that stock. Game on game on game. I just put you up on the easy way. Now, how the stock market work and all that, I still got to learn all that, but I'm participating and I'm getting hands on with it, trying to see how profitable can it be. And what I'm learning, well, I tell you what I learned so far, like, because Cash App will let you put $5 in that and make money off $5. You might only make 6 cents or 3 cents or 2 cents, but just think about it. That 5, you put 50. 50 might make you 8 cents or 7 cents. And you put 100, you might be getting 9 or 10 cents back. You never know. 6 cents, 5 cents, whatever it is, you getting a return on your money. The more stocks you buy, though, the more return on your money you get. Pennies on a dollar, you could say. But if you keep investing, your pennies become dollars. And you just have to keep reinvesting. So now the money that you initially invested is getting reinvested and reinvested, keep coming out with more and more money. But that's the long game. We sort of want the millions right now. But we have to be having our hands and having our brains and knowledge wrapped around how all these other money things work. You know what I'm saying? So slowly but surely, I say the best way to do it is just go and jump in, go and dive in and try it out. See, and figure out the rest while you in there. You in there now. It's like you jump in a tsunami. You thought you was finna get you some tight, wet, you know what I'm saying, pompar, gripping action, and then you get in there, and it's like you swimming for your life. Like, where's the wall? You trying to reach a wall. Like, nigga, let me pull myself out. Oh, my gosh, it's deep in here. It's so deep. My head's going, I'm being born again. I'm all the way in. Oh. Call the people that pull me out of you. Girl, I'm stuck in here. My feet's stuck in here. Everything is stuck in here. My whole body is in you. Ain't nothing sticking out. My head sticking out of you. You loose as a goose. I said, what happened here? What happened here? Hey, boy, you know how to use that boom bar. Make the boy go boom bar. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Just like I say, I'm just not sleepy right now. I actually probably can knock them 4 hours. When I be going through stuff, I don't really want to sleep. I want to try to be busy making some money. I feel better. I wouldn't give a damn about what's going to be like. You know what? I just made whoop whoop. I'm gonna be all right. Be all right. Just gotta stay focused. Just gotta stay prayed up. Maybe people be hating on you. You don't even know them people. They be just hating on you. But the one thing I learned in life, you can't focus on your hater. If you're going to be a winner, you got to keep focusing on winning. That's why I say I got to remain focused. Be a lot of things be trying to throw me off, making me like, you know what I'm saying? Want to get your boy upset and get your boy, you know what I'm saying? Get your boy off track, man. You ain't trying to get off track like that. And also, man, you know, I was talking to my cousin, and we was talking about you can't force yourself on people, man. That ain't a good look. You don't want to do that. You never want to force yourself on nobody. Nah. You don't want to be doing that. You want to make sure it's all genuine. You know what I'm saying? It'll work out better for you though. But remember what I said about the resources. It's the person that you're coordinating and allocating your resources to. Would they reciprocate the resources? That's simple as way I could put it. And if they won't, you probably need to pull back a bit. Just a tad bit, pull back on it. You know what I'm saying? Probably so. We're going to holler at you, though. Millionaire Mission. We on one. Make sure you on one. God first. Family second. Handle your business. Mind your business. And life will be good.
Life is great. Life is what you make it. We ain't gonna make it hard. Blessings, blessings.